Hello and happy Friday, everybody. I am Brian Cizek with your Center County Report weather update. If you are sick and tired of that cold, dreary winter weather, then boy, do I have a treat for you this weekend. But not going to start off that way this morning. Still a cold start when you step outside to walk to class or work, so make sure you bundle up accordingly. But you won't need that winter jacket this afternoon and into this weekend, as we are in store for a big-time winter warm-up, and that trend will continue on until next week. But I wanted to start you off with a little history lesson, a big day in weather history today. The first ever weather satellite was launched back in 1959. It was called Voyager 2, and it launched successfully, but it wasn't able to collect some very good data. However, it did set the stage for a very successful launch of Tiros the next year. And speaking of satellites, we can see cloudy off to our east, clear out to our west, and State College is kind of right in the border between the cloudy and sunny skies, and we can see that on a live look over the Penn State golf courses. This is to our east, the blue skies to our west, so we can see that line that we saw in the satellite right going down right over our heads. And I think this golf course is going to be seeing some action this weekend, and I think I might even be one of the people that's out enjoying the warm weather. But right now, just in the low 20s throughout Center County, a little bit warmer up in Beech Creek, but just 21 here in State College. And as we zoom out for the state as a whole, we have this cold pocket up in Bradford. They're still in the teens in this purple region, and a little bit warmer down to our southeast, which is to be expected. Now, when we look at the futurecast peering into the future, Friday afternoon today, no precipitation to speak of. Saturday night into Sunday, really nothing across the state. We have some clouds move down to our south, but really nothing to worry about for the entire weekend as far as precipitation goes. Now, looking into today's forecast for some specifics, high of 44 degrees today. That's about 15 degrees warmer than it got yesterday, under partly cloudy and really no wind to worry about. And for tonight, cold, calm, and clear, dropping down to about the freezing point, but a lot warmer than it was last night. And then Saturday is when we see that huge weekend warm up, 20 degrees above the average for this time of year. And that you can't draw it up any better for Thon weekend. So now why don't we look at the extended forecast for Sunday, warm again. Monday, President's Day, and it's going to be a little more pleasant for George Washington than it was down at Valley Forge when he was camped out there in the winter. Tuesday is our one cloudy day, but temperatures remaining in the 50s throughout the entire week, and no precipitation to speak of. For Center County Report, I am Brian Cizek. Have a fantastic Thon and President's Day weekend.